A while ago, I played a game called Pokemon Too Many Types, a game that adds 50 new types to the game. And I tried to do a hardcore Nuzlocke of it, which was very, very difficult. Now, I did actually beat the game, but it was so hard that I put "It's impossible" in the title, though it was clickbait. I apologize. It wasn't actually impossible. It was created by Alpharad and his very, very impressive, talented team of Pokemon video game creators. And now Jaden has played it as well. And I always like seeing know people's reactions to things. And, you know, with the water gun horsey, why is it a gun? Because it has a gun on its face. Stupid. Why else would it be a gun? So let's have a look and see what Jaden thought of the game. That is 19 seconds into the video, Daniel. That is not the start of the video.
Some of you may have heard, but a while back, Jacob and their team created a little something called Pokemon Too Many Types.
I love when Rayquaza has big googly eyes like that. He looks so cute.
It's just a normal game of Pokemon Emerald, but you might notice something.
It's just a normal game of Pokemon Emerald where you start with
They're
Fennekin.
just a little bit different. Everyone has talked about how chaotically fun this game is, and I finally found
It's so good. Is that Captain Kidd with the type chart actually?
Everyone has talked about how chaotic.
Yeah, the type chart in this game is insane. So this is the regular Pokemon type chart, and this is the Pokemon Too Many Types type chart. As you can see, I'm still scrolling, and I'm still scrolling. And also, you can scroll along the ways as well. And I'm still scrolling, and I'm still oh, look at that. Look at that type chart. Wow. Some might say there's too many types. I wouldn't say that, unless I was saying the name of the game. In which case, yes, there is too many types.
Game is, and I finally found the time to play it myself. Let me tell you, everyone was right. This was the most insane, backwards, chaotic playthrough of Pokemon I've had in quite some time. Professor Birch is being mauled by a dog in the grass right outside my house for the millionth time.
But this is no dog type dog.
After digging around in his stuff, I helped myself to a Poplio. But not just any Poplio. For you see, this one is silly. Obviously, I blast the Angie Poochyena.
The best part of this game is when you get into like the nitty-gritty of it. The game is actually quite difficult. So you really need to get into the deep end of the type chart and you need to study it to figure out what to do. So you know you're going a little bit too crazy too far when you're analyzing this chart to find out, oh yes, the D's nuts type is super effective on electric. Okay, yeah. All right, that's important information.
Smithereens, and with that, have now earned the freedom to explore the world on my own.
What happened?
Yep, it's dawning on me that I have no idea how anything works anymore. Trainers had all these new Pokemon. They're pulling out moves I've never seen.
Oh, that's right. There's new moves in the game because, listen, if you're going to introduce all these new types, then you might as well introduce all the new moves as well. I mean, it'd be rude not to have... There's a type that is based off of the magic in D&D, which I think is really sick. I was using all the D&D spells and it made me so happy.
Before, types don't line up the way I'm familiar with. It genuinely felt like I was playing Pokemon for the very first time again. Weasel is Water Fluffy, Snom is Ice Bean, Machop is...
Oh, I realized that Fluffy is a really good type as well.
Fighting Stinky.
Yeah, he's stinky because like, he's in the gym all day. He's sweating too much. He's sweating up a storm. That boy doesn't shower. You think they have showers in the Pokemon world in the outside where the Machop live? The Machop don't have communities of people. They just... Wait, do Machop not have communities of people? Imagine a wild Machop. How does a wild Machop community work? They don't have showers, but in theory, they're smart enough to be able to communicate with each other and strong enough to be able to create tools and shelter, but they don't. They just live in a forest. How does that work? Are Machop domesticated? Are the only ones not in the wild? They're actually in the hands of and in the families of people instead? But that can't be true because we encounter Machops in the wild. I'm sorry, I'm going way too deep into this.
Poplio, give that thing a shower. It reeks. Oh,
it's dead.
Super effective. I suppose that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, no, that one does make sense. There's some of the super effective stuff that doesn't make a lot of sense. I think normal 2 is super effective on normal, or normal is super effective on normal 2. It's one of the two. It's one of the two. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a type called normal 2.
Going into this game, I decided not to look at the type chart at all, which by the way,
that's
like
tough.
This.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm gonna have to unfortunately use my brain and logic to figure out how to win every single battle until I'm the champion, which may be a bit trickier than you would even guess. For example, this Impidimp. He has now been turned into a dark gamer Uno reverse type.
I guess that does make sense a little bit. He looks like a gamer. Like if any Pokemon's going to be a gamer, it's probably Impidimp. I wonder what he plays. He plays World of Warcraft. Impidimp plays World of Warcraft. Grimmsnarl Grimmsnarl plays COD. Actually, no. Impotent plays Fortnite. The Midvolution plays some kind of hero shooter, Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, Deadlock. No, the Midvolution plays League, and the Maxvolution is like the dad, so he plays all the war games. He plays like War Thunder or something like that.
Naturally. I figured Gamer might work similarly to the Stinky type and be weak to water. That makes sense, right?
That would make sense.
Look, I didn't make the game, all right, guys? I'm just figuring out the riddles. However,
let's see what Gamer has to say against water type. Take a shower.
Oh, because he's resistant to showers? Because he doesn't take showers?
It's got what?
So here's the logic you got to think about. Not only is it a gamer type, it is an Uno reverse gamer type.
Oh.
I forgot about the Uno reverse type, which I believe works as like inverting all the super effective and not very effective. So something that's usually super effective is no longer not very effective. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, as much as I might think I know how things would work, you're gonna witness that it doesn't always pan out the
This melts your brain, by the way. I did streams where I just sat and stared at the type chart for so long, trying to figure out what moves would be good against what. It melted my brain.
Scooped myself up a Krabby, which, as you can see, is no
type.
longer water type, and entered the Rustboro Forest only to be challenged by a Team Aqua Grunt with a single Snow Runt. I wasn't worried.
Now, make your guesses. If you haven't played this game before, what do you think a Snow Runt type is? No, it's okay. You have your time. We just wait here. I mean, you can just talk to Subnoodle. Side of Subnoodle, what's going on? You doing all right?
大丈夫じゃないよ。ラジエーターの中に閉じ込められてる。
All right, so now that you've had some time to think about it, if you said the Obama type, you're correct! Congratulations!
Until I realized the hard way that despite its silliness, Poplio still doesn't like grass, and
Wait, is it the Obama type or is it the Democrat type? I can't remember which one.
crabs don't mix well with ice. Wiping this early in a Pokemon game is genuinely so humbling. And I don't like it at all. Honestly, I didn't even want to tell you that it happened in the first place, but we run it back because this isn't a Nuzlocke, and my little pets are perfectly healthy after being dunked on. This time, we sent the grunt hightailing it back into the bushes. Despite feeling dumb and stupid and pathetic for wiping to a level 9 Team Aqua grunt with
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's a new game. We don't quite know what's going on yet. There's nothing wrong with wiping.
one Pokemon, I waltzed into the first gym with my chest out like I earned being there. As most of you know, Roxanne is typically a rock type trainer, but she's now studied the ways of the ancient type Pokemon, which I didn't think would be much different until
Which, I mean, if you think of the ancient type Pokemon, what would ancient be good or weak against? I struggled with this. Even with the type chart, I was like, I don't know what to do here.
She completely steamrolled me.
Oh shit. I got Doggy, but Doggy isn't gonna do too much here.
Not Stinky Rat!
God damn it.
It's a funny looking dog.
My turn. No! Well.
Hurlaleap is crazy. Sus ancient grass type? How was I supposed to predict that one? What even is that? Now aware of...
Oh yeah, every single Pokemon in this game can have up to 3 types. So you're not just tied to 2 anymore. It's even more brain melty because you have to factor in the type advantages and disadvantages of 3 different types against each other.
The threat she had in her back pocket, I was able to navigate the rematch with Krabby the Fossil Killer, earning us our very first gym badge. Also, Geodude is boring, ugly rock.
That's mean. I mean, he has arms. That's pretty sick.
Wanted to share that one with the room. We took a nice boat ride over to Dewford where we got to meet lots of new friends in the local cave like Clink, the
Just as a side, I love the art style of these videos. It's very cute.
Prime Steel Guys, and Sableye, the gamer, who has a little bit of an Easter egg attack.
Okay, every time a gamer pops up, I'm gonna try and predict what game they would play. And you know what? You can play along in the comments. Every time a gamer pops up, just let me know what game do you think they play? I think Sableye plays strategy games. Sableye plays like Civ or Total War or something like that.
Attached to it.
Someone just pointed something out. Okay, will you trade?
Oh my God.
Will you move? Yep.
Oh,
You see the acronym right there.
After saying hi,
Five Nights at Freddy's.
bye to Steven doing who knows what all alone with his cave rocks, we headed off to challenge Brawly. I opened the gym doors and was immediately hit with a wall of pure disgusting stench.
Oh, well, you know, at least at least Poplio evolved.
Trying not to physically decay, we crawled through the gym's maze and were met by Stink Master Brawly and his smelly-ass team.
Oh, but it's not just a stinky fighting team, which gym leaders can also have multiple types in this game as well, which is crazy. There's something coming that you probably could predict, but maybe if you don't, it'll be funny
We
to
knocked
you.
his Mankey out cold, but Sock came out and started overwhelming my Pokemon one after the other.
Get so much knowledge. Oh my god.
Like, why wouldn't it be?
Sock these nuts.
So you can imagine I am not happy that this stupid thing is sweeping my team right now. Luckily, the Vulpix I caught earlier was able to tank its hits with its new Fluffy type, and together with our own little stinker of a Stunky, we were able to finish the
Oh, he's yellow. Is he yellow because he's stinky type?
fight. I snatched that badge from Brawly's greasy hand.
I think I lost in one of these fights. No. I remember I lost in the 5th gym battle, and I lost another run in a different battle because I was doing the
And
Nuzlocke.
basically swam to Slateport myself to wash the fumes off my clothes. To dissociate that
Okay, you know what? I have to lock onto the music in the background of videos sometimes, and I love the Mirror B music. It's such a good choice.
disgusting experience away, I went and caught myself a new friend. A ground friend, to be specific, as well as a little fluffy stuffle. We also got to kick out Team Aqua,
Oh my god, the animation, I have to admit, like, this is a joy to watch. This video is an absolute joy to watch.
who was holding the poor Slate
The animation just, it flows in a way where I really like the style, and it flows so satisfyingly.
Port Museum
It's so
lady
nice.
hostage with a gun. Thank God they were only armed with a harmless water gun horsey, because I do not want to know what dealing with an actual threatening gun-type Pokemon would even look like. Battling more
Oh, trust me, that's gonna come later on. If you play this, you know it comes later
trainers
on.
on the route up to Mauve.
Oh, they're playing Smash? Okay, I could see Sableye playing Smash. Wait, isn't Lekid? Is a Lekid game a type as well in this
Bill
game?
got me back into the mood to take on the 3rd gym, so I shoved Wally out of the way and headed up to Watson.
Honestly, if I was gonna say, if a Lekid was gonna play any games, I think it'd be like, I think a Lekid would play Pokemon. I'm sorry, is that a crazy thing for me to say?
It started off normal, but quickly spiraled out of control because after Sableye beat up his Porygon, Watson immediately brought out his ace. You know,
Also, I think that Watson is Electric and Prime type gym leader, and Prime is, I think it's a reference to Twitch Prime, where you get like free Prime subscriptions every 30 days on Twitch. Now, I don't stream and Twitch anymore, but you could give it to someone like Alpharad or Jaden or just someone else that streams
his
on Twitch.
famous star Pokemon, Whimsicott. And this thing just starts spamming its new move called Hype Train. Yep.
Oh yeah, Hype Train. Hype Train is also a thing that happens on Twitch when you donate enough. When enough people donate, it'll start a Hype Train where the donations will increase the level of the Hype Train. It gets higher and higher the more the people that donate.
Watson specializes in Prime type Pokemon, which would
He's a streamer. I didn't peg Watson for a streamer, but I suppose it makes sense. He's all about electric and electricity and volts.
definitely be a funny little hint, hint, nudge, nudge if I was streaming this on Twitch. But alas, here we are.
That's tough.
Unfortunately, one cannot gift Prime subs to a YouTube channel.
It's so
Sadly,
sad.
all you can do is click the subscribe button.
I mean, I already did.
Isn't that just a shame?
That's tough.
Well, whether you click the button or not, I got wrecked by this cotton ball.
I remember I lost my first run in this battle here. The second gym battle gave me a lot of issues. I lost my first run in this
Train
one.
works the same as rollout, where each consecutive use gets stronger and stronger, and this
Which actually is so smart when you consider a hype train that gets higher leveled and higher leveled as people donate more subs. So the hype train gets more powerful as you go. So it's actually really thematic and it makes a lot of sense.
Whimsicott must have had some sort of aimbot on because it didn't miss a single one. It literally demolished
Also, it's super effective on like everything. Prime is an insane type. It's super effective on so many different types.
my team the second it stepped onto the battlefield. I was also a bit unprepared and forgot to level everyone up. So let's just forget that fight even happened. Like, it wasn't even fair, so it doesn't count. Round 2 was where the real action was. This battle was much more neck and neck. Knowing what Watson's tactics were going into the fight, I was able to play around it much more easily. Jaden doesn't fall.
You unfollowed? What?
For the same charade more than one time. I'm like an AI learning machine, all right? I never lose the same fight stop. No, don't look.
Uh-oh. Whoa. What's happening there? Can you see? I can't see any fainted Pokemon. It looks like everyone's pretty healthy over there.
With Watson defeated, looks good. I was now one step closer to becoming the strongest trainer in all of this topsy-turvy hoenn. I caught myself a Honedge, Swablu, and
Stabby, what are you doing here, Stabby? Stabby the Honedge is pretty sick. It's a sharp ghost. It truly is a sharp ghost. Ari's bad.
Armory while scaling the mountain, and even had time to smack the Team Magma nerds around while heading to Lava Ridge. To avoid another embarrassing under-leveled situation, I got everyone up to Flannery's level cap for a nice, clean, fair fight.
Oh my god, Mr. Krabs is... No, dude. Mr. Krabs and Freddy Fazbear. Can you find a better combination than that?
That's like... I think the thing that is hardest for me,
wow.
Oh god, reading comprehension.
Fluffy's also really good.
I think that's what I've decided. My god!
Oh yeah, fire's definitely gonna be good against a crab. You ever boiled a crab before? I have never done it. I don't think I've ever eaten crab before. No, I definitely have once, one time.
Wow.
My crabs! Buddy! Holy shit!
Super effective on
What is
everything.
the downside of this mystic fire? I'm just so weak to fire. And warm hugs. Do I have to wipe to every gym?
Yep.
Flannery.
Sorry. Yeah.
She's mean.
I don't know what that Ninetales is eating, but that thing is not normal. After changing absolutely nothing about my strategy and just running back into the gym directly
as a true gamer does. Change nothing and brute force it until you win.
The Pokemon Center, I demanded a rematch. Like, her team of fluffy Pokemon aren't that tough. I just wasn't ready to be paralyzed and incinerated the whole fight by her puppies and kitties and that...
Oh, Arcanine! I'm sorry, Arcanine's my favorite Pokemon of all time. Oh, Farret! Oh, Farret's one of my other favorite Pokemon of all time. Oh my god, they're so good. I love them.
Roided up monster of a Ninetales. This time, Kingler and Sandslash were able to double team Flannery's fluffy team with much more ease, earning us the Heat Badge. With half the gyms now defeated,
Okay, Norman is gonna present an issue. At least it did for me. Norman presented a massive issue for me.
It was finally time to deal with some long overdue family matters. It's well known that our father Norman abandoned our home to be a gym leader in Petalburg.
Which is crazy because it's like 2 towns away. That's insane. Is that a crazy thing to do? It's not. I don't think that's not a normal thing to do. It's like 2 towns away. It's if you're gonna commute, you're in another city at that point. I mean, that's ridiculous. Why didn't you just move the family? Why didn't you just move the family to Petalburg? Is there no real estate? Was it just cheaper to abandon your family in Little Root Town? Although, to be fair, the commute to Petalburg really isn't that long. In fact, in-game, it takes about 15 seconds to get there, so maybe it's not that bad.
Leaving me and Mom back at the house alone. Little Root has like 5 people living in it, and one of them's a huge nerd. That's like a social death sentence for a growing child. And I am filled...
There's nothing wrong with being a huge nerd, right?
With a burning desire for justice. After all this time, all those days of having nothing to do but watch Birch go into the same stupid patch of grass and get mauled by the same stupid dog.
Wait, so he does this every day? This is not like a one-time thing? He does it every day and eventually you're just like, oh, for God's sake, all right, I'll help him. I know I'm 10 years old, but I'm one of the only people around here that seems to care. But just goes into the grass every single day. He's like, oh no, another Poochyina's chasing me. I think he likes it. Secretly, deep down, he likes being chased by the Poochyina.
Over and over and over, I get to walk into Norman's gym and challenge him as an equal. Whatever reasoning he had to leave us is gonna be revealed in our battle. And it better be good.
Oh no, wait, no. I almost wish I hadn't played the game at this point. I'm just gonna, okay, we're just gonna see what happens.
Walked through the doors. The air was weird and tense. Each trainer I battled looked at me like they already knew exactly who I was and shifted their glance away out of embarrassment.
Oh
shame?
no. Oh no.
What is going on here? Not even the helpful gym guy had anything to say to me. He wouldn't even tell me the type theme of the gym. I burst through those final doors to find Norman looking out his windows at the horizon. He's been waiting for me.
All right, you ready to fight Norman and his very fun and normal gym? Have you not picked up on it yet?
I haven't picked up on
I
anything.
say just keep going.
What is he gonna do? What Pokemon do he have? Floatzel? Okay.
Yep.
I don't get it. what is this riddle?
I'm just watching.
Glomp?
Oh,
is it
no.
because he's only using attacks that are cute and family-like?
Oh, no, it's not that. No, Jaden, it's not that.
No.
Lopunny. He can't be a fluffy trainer. That was what Flannery was.
Yeah, you can't be a fluffy trainer. That's
Puddle
right.
Slam.
He has a Lopunny.
No. Fluffy furry. He said, is he a furry trainer?
Yes.
Your dad's a furry. Norman.
Can't a man have hobbies?
Norman.
Look, there's
Let the man have hobbies.
nothing wrong with being a furry. Many of my friends are furries, but
Yeah.
to abandon your family to selfishly pursue your passion for Lucarios and Vaporeons and Lopunnies, Norman, how could you?
How
You tore
could you,
our
Norman?
Family apart. And for what? Glomps and colon 3s? Admittedly,
Disgraceful.
his team was too strong for me. The bond he shared with those Pokemon was unlike anything I've seen yet, and I was gonna have to go back to the drawing
The bond he shared with it. Very close bond.
board if I was ever gonna defeat a divorced man and his beloved furries.
Divorce? Oh, I thought, wow, I didn't know that. Oh, goodness. Oh, no.
I switched around some of my Pokemon, headed back in, and again began the onslaught of devastating glomps and cuddle slams, weaving through paralyzing warm hugs and even the occasional cute charm. Eventually,
no.
it came down to our last Pokemon.
Stinky Rat hasn't evolved yet. Stabby hasn't evolved yet. I think Honedge evolves via stone. I don't remember how. No. Honedge doesn't. Doublade evolves via stone. So how does Honedge evolve?
Okay.
You can stab a furry, I guess. I don't know. This is gonna be loss number 2. Hang on, Stabby. Let's go, Stabby.
Oh.
Oh no.
Shadow Sneak, please.
So you have a chance
Wait.
here.
Please.
Wait, it could do it. Come on, Stabby. Good job, Stabby.
Now that my furry father has been vanquished, I was filled with an overwhelming energy and drive. It was like I unlocked a version of myself that was capable of defeating anyone and everything in front of me. I beat up all of Team Aqua that was infiltrating the
Yippee.
Weather Institute, cleared Winona's song and dance gym without breaking a sweat. Maxie stole the blue orb to awaken Groudon like an idiot, so I
Yeah, which is a little bit dumb. I mean, just look at it. Just open your eyes. How do you get that confused? Oh no, he's gonna get put in a suit. Maxie's gonna become. Oh, Maxie is Maxie is Foxy. That's it. Oh my god, I forgot Foxy's name. Is Five Nights at Freddy's fallen out of my brain? At one point in time, I watched the entire Five Nights at Freddy's timeline created by morepat, and now the names of the most iconic characters have fallen out of my brain. How sad.
had to teach him a lesson. Again.
You're gonna use the wrong orb, idiot. Why do you think the blue orb would be good for Groudon? He hates blue!
Team Aqua Rats did the exact same
He sees the blue and then he sees red because he hates Kyogre so much.
thing, so I had to do the exact same thing to them. I was on a roll. It felt like I
Oh my god, Jaden, you killed
was
him.
back in my element, finally familiar with the types, and was absolutely thriving. We pulled up to Tate and Liza's gym,
Is Stinky still not
ready
evolved?
to let nothing slow us down.
How embarrassing, Stinky.
Except it looks like they specialize in a type I hadn't seen up until this point.
They specialize in a type that is the only place uncorrupted by capitalism. Space!
Space. Well, time to slow down. Since I didn't have anything that could really handle space Pokemon, I went and caught myself a Bouffalon, because everyone knows Ohio type is good against space.
Oh, I mean, everyone knows that. It's pretty
I mean,
obvious.
come on. As well as
I love how the Ohio type has the Texas on
prepared
it.
Sandslash and Stunky for the fight. I wasn't too confident, but made my way to the gym leader's room to find Clay.
Just one of them?
Where's Tate
What are you
and
doing
Liza?
here?
Aren't you supposed to be a new Nova? I wasn't anticipating this, but I guess I should just start expecting the unexpected from this game.
It's a double.
Oh. And you best believe the Clays know space. type user. No, my Clay likes a good old chicken pot pie. He loves his pickup truck. He loves his family. And he loves his guns, baby. Yeah!
Okay, it's still a double battle. 41. Oh, we lose. We definitely lose. Gun time. This is in space? Wait, what the f is going on here?
It's the gun gym. It's the Texas, Ohio gun gym. That's right. You goddamn right,
What's
brother.
good against gun? How does song? Sure, we'll go do that.
Shoot!
What the?
So Prima is dead now. It's just dead.
He just shot my Goyle. He
my
shot
God, and
my
another
guy
one.
again.
The boys.
That's
Thankfully, the boys can tank a
so
bullet.
much damage for not very effective. We'll do that. Oh, he's dead.
The Braviary can also shoot using its AR-15.
He's so dead. Bare arms? Oh my god. What is this? Dude, this guy's fighting me with the
He has the right to bear arms, brother.
So this is
the only gym in the region that's got freedom in it.
actually a space-type gym like I was originally led to believe. This is, in fact, a gun gym, and I am being blasted to kingdom come by Mr. Red, White, and Blue over here. I failed to expect this level of unexpected.
I love that. I love the characters. I love the animation. It's so fun.
But how could I? We switched around my team again, this time for a high noon duel battle, headed back in, but honestly, it wasn't looking that great on attempt 2 of fighting a man with assault weapons.
How is that Hitmonchan using a gun when he has boxing gloves on? He's not practicing true gun safety and keeping his finger off the trigger unless he intends to shoot, because he has a boxing glove on, so he kind of has to do this all the time.
And air cutter again. No! No! Take it, boys. Take it. Ah! Stop! How can you do this? Oh,
I think I struggled a lot on this gym too. In fact, all of the gym leaders are very hard to defeat. I think the only one I didn't really struggle too much on was maybe Winona.
nothing I can do about it. There's fucking nothing.
The rodeo
fight sucks balls.
I mean, what can you do to defend yourself against a gun? I wonder if ghosts are immune to being shot. I would imagine not, because the Ghostbusters can shoot the beams at them. That's a tough one, though. It's a tough gym.
I genuinely think this clay fight was the most out of left field, chaotic, flabbergasting Pokemon battle I've gone through in my entire career as a Pokemon player. I don't think anything Pokemon could create would ever elicit the kind of shock and despair I felt fighting Clay, the Driftvale gym leader, in my Pokemon
I love
Emerald
the animation
game.
so much, though.
I don't think this is enough. Yeah, Oh, he went again. Sorry.
Wait,
That's so lucky.
Wait, you can do it this time. You can do it this time. It drops your defenses.
Is it?
Yell really loud. It's enough.
Yes!
You broke his eardrums. Congratulations.
Clay, you rootin' tootin' fucking asshole. I'm not talking to you. Get me out of here.
I basically crawl out the gym with my badge like I just got out of a fight with Wile E. Coyote, because I basically did. And now I gotta go deal with whatever commotion Team Magma is creating in the space station. Withered and tired, I walk up the stairs to Maxie and Steven arguing about God knows what at this point. Girls, I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm having a bit of a day. We all know we're just...
I just got shot at like 75 times, so I'd really appreciate it if we could just like chill this one out, you know? Just like be a little chill with it, be a little cool maybe.
Gonna hash this out in a battle, so let's just cut the chit-chat. Steven, get your ass over here. And after all of what I just went through, you guys are not going to believe what Steven put me through in that cursed space center. So the first fight, I went into it unprepared because I didn't know the team Maxie and friend were packing. So that was a bit of an
I wish they got a little bit of a fire scene. The Ninetales is good. It's a solid
unfortunate
team.
Disadvantage. It's all right. We run it back. But this is where things go drastically downhill.
Hyper voice. Steven,
Protects?
you're just leaving
Why?
me in the trenches?
Yeah, yeah, Steven is just like, I'm just gonna sit here and well, I don't want to take damage. I don't want to get hit, so I'm gonna use protect, okay? So you can handle it. Yeah, you handle it. Yeah, thanks so much. And I'll chill. I like Watching the 2v1's pretty sick.
Even try at this point. Thunder? Oh my fucking god, Steven, you idiot. Why do they only go against me? Why do they only go against me?
Thunder? Why do you have Thunder, Agron? What are you doing with Thunder?
Steven, you are the fucking Elite Four champion of Hoenn. Don't use Thunder on Agron. It doesn't... in no world is it ever good. I mean,
it could get like a para.
God,
it's gonna hit himself in confusion. Oh yeah, he's gonna hit himself, 100%. Oh, and he misses.
You're actually joking.
Steven, you're my guy. I've always had your back. I've been Team Steven since day one. But what in the world was that? This is not the playstyle of the region champion, buddy. Get up. Don't talk to me. I need some air. To blow off some much needed steam, I infiltrated Team Aqua's hideout because Archie apparently...
Oh, but you won. I mean, that's good.
He didn't get the memo of my threat of a knuckle sandwich if he ever tried to use red on Blue Kyogre. Knuckle sandwich is delivered, but unfortunately, too late.
That was a good punch, though. That was a sick sucker punch.
Kyogre is already halfway across the Pacific Ocean to go drown Groudon. Can any of you adults do anything right? Hello? Earth to Archie's brain. It's hollow. I scaled the sky.
He has a beautiful, smooth brain with no wrinkles because wrinkles are ugly. Very pretty, smooth brain for everyone to enjoy.
Sky Tower to wake up Rayquaza and rat on the siblings duking it out in the middle of Sutopolis.
They did what? Rayquaza's just like, not again. Did they really do that? They're causing a cataclysm again. I just told them. What time is it? Oh, it was 100 million years ago. I told them not to do that anymore. Sorry about that, love. I'll go and sort them out.
He flew, and after a bit of non-gentle parenting, the two slinked back in their rooms in shame. Yeah.
Is Rayquaza's only job just to stop them from causing havoc?
Hey, land and sea across the globe are safe once again. If I catch your asses playing with these fucking orbs again, I swear. Even though it was the 8th and final gym before...
I don't think I had too much trouble with this one. This might be like the easy one. The gun one is the toughest one, I think. Although I did get absolutely destroyed by Norman too.
Taking on the Elite Four, Juan wasn't an issue. For some competitors, he could have been difficult because he actually ran a full-on crab team. Very intimidating.
Which is a sick idea for a final gym. I mean, what is more powerful than crabs after all?
But I've also got a crab, and my crab is stronger than his crabs, so we won.
My crab could beat up your crab. Well, no, my crab could beat up your crab.
After all I've gone through, this was the hardest I've had to claw my way to the Elite Four in a long time. But that just means victory is gonna taste oh so much sweeter. And
the Elite Four for this game? Listen, there's still 10 minutes left on the video. There's 12 minutes left on the video, and I'm just saying, 12 minutes left on the video, and we are 90% done with the game. I'm just saying, it's gonna be pretty tough. It's a toughie. I think the champion battle, when I did my Nuzlocke of this game, was like one of the most stressful battles that I have ever done in my life. I actually think the only reason I won is because I had an imposter Ditto that stole like the Dragon Dance buff, or the Crab Rave buff that the Metagross had. So it had like +1 attack, +1 speed. Latias versus a boosted communism. A 1 versus 1. I called it communism because it just becomes the enemy. So it's like, your Pokemon? It's more like our Pokemon now. Showdown to decide who the victor will be. We've stolen his Pokemon. We've stolen his stat buffs. But can we steal a win from the last Pokemon stat? And I think this was my last Pokemon. It was a 1 versus 1. Latias is the OU type. A type weak to very, very few types. A type that is actually resistant to my 2 types, Steel and Space. The Latias calms its mind as it prepares to launch an attack. We do just over half with the Iron Head, and with very limited PP, it begins to roost, restoring its... And since I had an imposter Ditto, I only had 5 PP on all of my moves. So I knew that I couldn't just use Iron Head because Roost was restoring its health. On health, we land a low roll on our next Iron Head, knowing that we need more power to be able to win. We tap once more, one final time into the power of crabs, boosting our attack and speed just one more stage, meaning that communism can land one more Iron Head squill. Dude, this was a stressful battle, man. It was a really stressful battle. I'm excited to see how Jaden handles this whole situation because it's so tough. And obviously, if you die in the Elite Four, you have to start from the beginning again. Let's see how it's done.
The eyes of the...
Oh, that's why. That's so crazy. It played the wrong. I hit the play button. It played the wrong video.
Entered
Here we go.
Victory Road, anticipating an easy dungeon clear, but from the shadows emerged Wally.
Oh, he has a gender team. That's right.
I've beaten you before. I can beat you again.
He's tough this time.
Mother. Okay, maybe that one was a bit of a fluke. I wasn't ready. This time, Will. Turns out, Wally's tough.
Turns out gender is powerful.
Didn't expect it, but he really is. This made me realize I'm not prepared for everything with my current roster of Pokemon. And if I'm gonna become the champion, I need to make some...
Oh, but Sandslash is so cute though. And Stinky's like cool. Like, I mean, Primarina is good. So, and Beware, that one's good too. Clank, genuinely solid. I'd keep those.
Big changes. I've been swapping around my team pretty casually over the course of my adventure, but after locking in, I decided on this as my final roster. Primarina, Kingler, Aegislash, Beware, and 2 new members.
Oh, wait! Okay, Beware's the gamer. He plays Five Nights at Freddy's. Actually, does Beware play Five Nights at Freddy's? I think Beware plays Crash Bandicoot.
Members of Darmanitan, the Angie Fire Monkey,
huge.
and Duraludon.
Nice!
You guessed it.
Gun.
Look, I've seen the power of being able to pull up with a gun. I think I'm gonna need that in the fights that are ahead of me. With these changes, I was able to rematch Wally.
What can Gender do against the power of an angry fire
and
monkey?
Take home the win this time. This is it. These guys are my team, and they're the ones I'm gonna become the best with.
Oh, they're so cute though. Wait, I love them.
While doing some final training before the Elite Four, there was just a little tiny
Oh, did they get free Fazbear butt cheeks?
unexpected hiccup along the way.
Oh?
What
happens?
was that?
The bite of 87!
Oh my, Freddy, you would
Oh,
never.
Oh
You
no.
would never.
I have to teach it to him.
I'll get rid of Earthquake for a bite of 87.
You got rid of Earthquake with a bite of 87?
5
He wants some Five Nights?
nights. What?
Five Nights at Freddy's. Is this where you want to be? 250 base
the
power? Oh my god.
Song.
Oh
I know.
my, Freddy, what am I
It's
turning into?
Patterrz
You're
song? Wait, that's so sick though. Wait, that's so thematic as well because after 5 turns, you die. After 5 nights, you survive. It's like the opposite. It's like the Uno reverse Five Nights at Freddy's.
Not like this, Freddy.
For those of you who
What?
are unaware, Five Nights is basically an unhinged version of Patterrz Song, where after 5 turns, both Pokemon on the battlefield are hit by a 250 base power attack. And
Oh, wait! Wait, that's sick. So it's not like Patterrz Song in which you can switch out to get rid of the effects. It's 5 nights means that both sides get hit with it no matter what. As long as there is a Pokemon on both sides of the field, you still get hit with it. That's actually insanely sick. I really like that.
Bite of 87 is straight up a brand new one-hit KO move, where if you get bit, you die instantly.
I really hope that it has the sound effect from Five Nights at Freddy's too.
But there's only a 30% chance of it actually connecting. High risk, high reward type move. Equipped with a plethora of new threatening moves and mons, my team was
That's a sick team. I like how she kept the starter on the team as well. For some reason, I always had this thing when I was a kid, is that I always had to have my starter on the team. You can let me know in the comment section if you made this far in the video if you had this thing as well. I had to have my starter on the team, and my starter had to at least be 3 levels above every other member of my team, or I'd have this weird, like, bad feeling. I'd look at my team and be like, no, this is wrong. It would feel so wrong to me if it wasn't like
now
that.
prepared for the final gauntlet. I flashed my badges to the guards and took a step into Sydney's domain. I like that look you're giving me. Let's have a good match.
Oh, all right.
As someone once taught
Good
me,
start.
you gotta be prepared for the gun. Phoebe was up next with her gamer Pokemon.
It's like a standard American thing. It's like, I just gotta be prepared for the
And
gun.
even
Wow, that was a really quick battle, actually. Did she just shoot
though
everything?
I was able to take down her team with my loaded Duraludon and shower-giving Primarina, the
Oh my God.
highlight of the fight was when she brought out a Freddy Fazbear of her own.
She has her
Huge
own
win.
one?
Beware.
Oh, because she's a ghost type user. I guess that makes sense because Freddy Fazbear is the child of a ghost. Or the ghost of a child, not the other way around.
Oh, it's Freddy v. Freddy here. It's gotta be
I really
Freddy
like this
v.
music
Freddy.
too.
And you know what Freddy does.
What? He does 5 nights. Oh, he does the bite
He
of
got the
87.
first one! He got it! That's my
So the bite of
Freddy
87?
right there. Doesn't miss. He hits that frontal lobe every fucking time.
I walked into Glacier's room. Larry!
Larry?
The third fight was against Larry, who normally is a gym leader and Elite Four member in Paldea,
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather have Larry
but
there?
looks like he also works for Hoenn. Jeez, man. 3 full-time.
He's got so many jobs. Listen, it's like so hard to pay rent these days. Am I right? The economy is so bad.
Jobs? That cannot be legal. You gotta talk to HR. He led with a golem that only knew stealth rocks and explosion, which is
That's
chaotically
it?
hilarious. But
That's
right
really funny.
after that, he sent out a wall of a slacking that took out my Duraludon, Primarina, and Aegislash. Finally,
Oh my
Kingler
God.
was able to knock it out after pulling off
Wait, this animation is so sick, though. I love
a
it.
few dragon dances. Sorry, crab raves. Since I basically had a crab bazooka on my hands, Kingler just swept him from there. After the
I'm just imagining the crab laugh. Oh, the Mr. Krabs laugh. That
Larry jump scare, I didn't even know what to expect for the final member. It could genuinely be anyone. Cynthia? Red? Clay butt again?
Clay again would be really funny. Oh.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's this one.
No.
Yeah.
You're joking.
Uh-huh. Here
He's in
comes.
the fucking vent.
Oh, no,
wait,
he has butt
I'm
cheeks!
facing the wrong way.
I didn't know that's what happened.
Oh my god.
From that side, I'll be honest.
Not only was I flashed
no.
for simply going about my E4 challenge, but Elite Four Sussy Baka and his sus team went dummy mode on me.
I'm scared, so I shoot. Oh no.
I'm scared, so I shoot. Oh my god.
Wait, this isn't good. This thing's gotta go.
No, he can shoot back at me now.
No, he's faster. He's dead. What?
It's not.
I thought.
It's not fair when we both have guns. Vents?
No.
Oh no. Is this like Dig?
Where is he? Ooh, nice crit. No, they all
The
vent.
Mimic can vent as well?
Well, now I guess you get another crab rave.
I do.
Not the 5 nights attack, no.
No, he
Not the
avoided
5
it.
nights.
No, Krabby, I'm sorry.
Did he vent under the 5 nights
I
attack?
was not
Wait, that's actually insane plays though.
anticipating a battle where their whole strategy was to hide in vents scattered all over the room.
It's so thematic though. Like, it's so cool. Hold on. Wait a minute. Freddy Fazbear should be great at this. In 5 Nights at Freddy's 2, there's vents all over the place.
And when they popped out, they hit like trucks. Not even my 5 Nights attack could hit them in the vents, which meant I was just getting my own mons attacked by animatronics.
Which is, I think, it's kind of a funny way to go.
We were vaporized. But shut up! There's nothing in the rules about trying again. It's not a Nuzlocke. I refused to call it there because I will not let my legacy end with... Psst, hey, see that girl? She was on her way to become the next Hoenn champion. But she couldn't get past Elite Four member Sussy Baka.
Sussy Baka proved to be too powerful. She couldn't get past all the vents. I mean, there's a lot of vents, to be fair.
Poor thing. The second battle went much better because not only was I able to play around all the venting, but halfway through the fight, Kingler finally learned a better crab move. This whole
about bloody time.
I was being forced to use 50 base power vice grip, but now that we've got 100 base power crab hammer, it was lights out for these imposters.
Oh, nice. Hey, that's so if you don't know, that's actually a reference to the hit video game Among Us on Steam and mobile.
And with that, it was time. All that stood left in front of me was the champion, Wallace. Which makes
And he's so fabulous and such a tough fight
sense because
too.
Steven was definitely fired after that maxi fight. Out came his first Pokemon, which was a simple why not. Now let me explain something here because
Because why not?
this thing is far more threatening than you could ever believe. This game has introduced so many new types into the world of Pokemon. Many of them are extremely powerful, but
What if a Terapagos had all the 50 types?
there's one type that reigns amongst them all, the
Amongst?
absolute worst. And that's baby type. It's pretty self-explanatory which Pokemon fall under the baby category. Igglybuff, Cleffa, Budew, Bonsly. Literally the baby Pokemon.
But they're baby, though.
You know what this type is weak to? Literally, like, all of them. Think about it. If you hit a baby with anything, they're gonna be taking damage. It's a baby. So now you're probably thinking, okay, so why does the final boss of Hoenn lead with why not the baby type?
Oh, wait, I think I remember. I think I remember why.
It's also
Uno Reverse. Yeah, there it is.
Uno Reverse.
So it's resistant to everything in the game.
Every single type effectiveness against this thing is now flipped. It's a defensive monster, just waiting to counter and mirror coat your whole team to death for simply breathing on it too hard. I was genuinely so scared of this thing. I dragon-tailed it out of there. That's a nightmare.
Oh, that's really smart. And the fact that it has Shadow Tag usually means that you can't react to that if you don't know it's coming. So she must have led Duraludon. The Dragon Tail's a good shout, though, because you can't be countered on a Dragon Tail.
His Latias got dragged out, which is crazy to say.
That was the final boss of my run, and it's already here.
I was relieved to see, compared to that masochist of a why not. But of course, it's still a Latias. So it takes out my Duraludon with a single Thunderbolt.
He didn't get to shoot.
Kingler comes out to finish it off. So
nice. Good job, Kingler.
Next came Silvally, which I'll just let you watch how this one played out.
I don't think I get past this thing. What even is this type?
Type Emerald?
Type Emerald?
Oh yeah, it's type. Of course it's type. Why wouldn't it be type?
He's a type.
Type. I don't even...
I mean, that's fair. I mean, Arceus is a type. Silvally's a type. You could say, like, Ditto's a type because he changes types.
know what that is, but it's...
Is the word type starting to get weird? Terapagos is definitely a type.
Gotta be weak to monkey.
So type is more of a modifier than anything. It just doubles all type interactions.
Oh, wait, that's sick. So if you resist it, you quad resist it. If you are weak to it, then you're quad weak to it.
Oh, shit.
So
okay, so I die here.
Oh.
What?
So here's a little glitch. Sometimes, let's say the max damage you can deal is 999. If the game registers you as doing more, it overflows into 1 HP.
Wait, what? So this Silvally was about to nuke cities, but the game was like, whoa, that number's way too high. What are you thinking with a number that high? Absolutely not. No. We're gonna flip that one back to 1 now.
So this is Darmanitan died and came back to life, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well,
it was hit so hard that it was erased from existence, but also the power of the hit was so much that it resurrected it from existence erasure. Wow, impressive. It also lost 2 points of health.
that gives us enough time to Banana Blitz again.
Good job.
Yeah!
We take those, all right? Nope, I don't want to hear it. We take those. The
Yeah, no one be like, oh, well, technically it should have died, so you shouldn't use it
next
anymore.
chunk of the battle plays out pretty normally. Wallace did have some pretty scary Pokemon, including Steven's Metagross, he very likely lost custody of, until I was face to face with this stupid little bomb again. It tried everything it could to bait my Aegislash
This
into
is so
attacking
cute.
it. But we stayed.
Is it still a ghost type? Can you still switch out? I mean, Shadow Tag users can't trap ghost types, but I mean, this is a 3rd generation game. Okay, it's like an updated 3rd generation game, so they might have updated the interactions with that, but I can't remember, because I know the Aegislash is what? Ghost Sharp? I think it's Ghost Sharp type,
Patient.
right?
I knew I had a single shot at this, so Aegislash charged up as many sword stances as it could muster before slicing that thing to the moon.
Jesus Christ, that was a baby!
A final beast entered the ring.
Wait, what is it? I actually don't remember what it is. Is it Milotic? Is it... The Metagross is done, the Deoxys is done, the Latias is done.
True abomination called Sans Shedinja.
Oh, it's the Sand Shedinja.
This is the only Pokemon in the Dex with the Sands type, and it can only be touched by a very small selection of types. A tried and true nightmare. Unfortunately for you, Wallace,
I love how this video is playing out. It's so sick.
I've played the genocide route. of Undertale.
I spent 50 hours beating Sans.
I know exactly what it's gonna take to bury this thing for good.
Oh, this is so
he's
sick!
right here.
Yeah!
It's a beautiful day, Sans Shedinja.
Oh my god!
Insects like you should be burning in hell!
Oh my god, let's go, Jaden! Let's go, Jaden! Wow! I was not expecting something like that.
I did it.
Let's
the
go!
strongest Pokemon trainer in this wacky world of Hoenn is me. It took so much more than I thought it would to be here. Way more humiliating wipes than I'd like to admit. I lost a lot of battles. But shut up! You try playing it then. With the power of friendship.
It's tough. Like I mean, I would never say that it's not a tough game. It's a very hard game.
Logic, determination, and maybe just
Why is Mr. Krabs
a
logic?
little bit of love. We've beaten
Oh, level of violence.
Pokemon too many
It's also an Undertale reference.
types.
Let's go!
And with that, we're pretty much wrapping up on 2024. This
That was
a
so
big
good.
Jaden year for many personal and content-related reasons, and I just wanted to say thank you guys, as always, for watching after all this time. I'm forever grateful for my team and friends who are always supporting me, and I'm looking forward to working even harder in 2025. I still can't believe I really just love making videos this much, even after 10 years. I hope that you'll continue to support me no matter what projects I'm working on next year, and I promise to do my absolute best. Until next time, bye-bye!
Oh, that was so good. Honestly, it might be one of Jaden's best. I think it might be Jaden's best video. Just like the animation and the storytelling, the music, and just the style. The art style is so good too. I just love all of it. I love the cutesy parts, and like the more serious parts are really well done too. Like, you know what? I'm gonna say it. That's one of the best. Maybe one of the best videos on YouTube. Absolutely fantastic. So please subscribe to Jaden. You probably already subscribed to Jaden, but if you haven't, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You can subscribe here as well if you want to. You don't have to, but you can subscribe here if you want to as well.